What's up, man? Back at you. What another, what a continuation of this Poets and Killers, Righteous Wolves. Back at you like I left some. How y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing? Yeah, sit here and back at the beach, man. There's one thing that kind of always, you know, always had a connection with the beach. You know, I think it's a spiritual thing, like, dealing with the water, seeing the water, looking into the water in the sky. And it always did me right, you know what I'm saying? It always did my spirit right. Hey, yeah, so I'm back here, back here. You know what I'm saying? I've been to a lot of beaches, man, seen a lot of water from all over the world, you know. But yeah, so I'm just out here today, man, just kind of relaxing, kind of taking a load off. You know what I'm saying? Taking a load off, still doing some traveling, uh, bringing material to y'all, and yeah. So I appreciate y'all for walking with me and staying down. You know, I really do. Hopefully something that I say can spark something in somebody, you know what I'm saying, to be motivated and be great, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on the page for. That's what I'm really trying to do out of life, be a good father, good son, you know, man, good spiritual son, be a good leader, you know, the whole nine. So yeah, man. So I just appreciate y'all for sticking with me. And we're gonna keep on riding, man. I was thinking about something though. Let me march this camera up a little bit. I was thinking about something, man. I was really thinking about something, you know. I was doing studying different animals and researching, like when I was young, man, I'll go over my grandma's house and I used to want to watch like Rap City, you know what I'm saying, in the basement, or watch Jerry Springer or something like that. And she used to always just cut on like Discovery Channel, and we watched the animals. I don't care if it was the monkeys, the lions, the elephants, hyenas. I remember just thinking about that, man. She used to hate hyenas. She ain't like hyenas, you know. And she said they just doing what they got. They gotta survive too. They just doing what they do, you know. And I used to be tripping because the hyenas used to always try to get at the lions and stuff, and then they wouldn't like square up, you know what I'm saying? Like if it was one on one, the hyena would run. But if it was like one lion and like about four hyenas, then they'll try to get at them, and then that lion probably still get with at least one of them, and then they'll disperse. They were kind of cowardly to me, you know what I'm saying? But they savages though, when you think about when you think about that kind of thing, they were real savages. So so yeah, I was just thinking about that, and I've always, even when I didn't know, realized I was studying wildlife and their behaviors and stuff like that. And I'm talking about this for a reason. I'm getting to a point. Um, you know, I was looking at, how we resemble them in a lot of different ways. When somebody is a savage or something like that, they be like hyenas. They be like, man, that person like a hyena, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a savage. You know what I'm saying? When you think about somebody that got a lot of heart, you look at them like they lion hearted because the lion don't back down from no fight. You know what I'm saying? They don't back down for nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Uh, you know, so we view that person as being lion hearted. You know, and then like people that are like real free spirited. We look at them for being like birds. You know what I'm saying? Because birds are free. You know what I'm saying? They can fly. They can go wherever they want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I always, kind of admire birds. For being, a symbol of free. You know, and those doves being a symbol, being symbolic for peace. Two white doves, whatever. So Yeah, so I just thought about all that, man. I was really just thinking about that, and I said, man, that's kind of that's kind of like a lot of times our roles throughout life. You know what I'm saying? And then I thought about, like snakes, like people, snakes that they can't be trusted. They'll lay in the grass all day long, and they'll just stalk you. You know what I'm saying? They'll just stalk their prey, just stalk it. Then when you least expect it, that snake will strike at you. He always catch you like on an ambush. You know what I'm saying? Cats are the same way. You know what I'm saying? A cat, you'll be having your back turned towards a cat, just doing something totally different, and you look behind you, man, that cat's stalking you. Household cats do that. They get they from what I'm saying from they distant relatives, like panthers and cougars and stuff like that. We hear about them doing stuff like that. You know. Then I came to this one thing, this animal, man. I thought about, it's a symbol of noble, of being noble, and they respected by every other animal out in the wild, and that's the elephant. Man, I thought about that. You know, you don't really see elephants like picking a fight. You gotta evade their territory. You know what I'm saying? Like elephants are so important to life, to wildlife, you know what I'm saying, and to the ecosystem, even to the planet, to the world, you know what I'm saying. They was talking about how the elephants like that one thing that we all, know, like they got real good memories. What they had that story of that elephant that was mistreated, you know what I'm saying, when it was younger, and then it grew up and it grew to be a bull, and it remembered that person that was mistreating them, and that elephant just made a beeline straight to that person and might handle the business. He was like, "Nah, I remember you. Yeah, you thought it was over. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming back." So I was thinking about all that. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about how like the lion don't back down to nobody, but he respect that elephant. He respect that elephant. Like a lion would try to kill a baby elephant, but like a bull ain't nothing. A bull elephant, man, ain't nothing rocking with no bull elephant like that. Then I thought about the actual bull, right? It was one thing. I was watching this little documentary and they were showing these bulls. They was like putting all these bulls in the pen. So the first one they put in the pen, that bull was like, full of testosterone. He was like ready to book. He was like, I'm about to mess something up. He trying to ram the door down, right? So that next bull, so they had that one bull in there, they put another bull in there. First interaction was they came horn to horn, but they ain't fight. They came horn to horn, and they identified that this smell like me. Man, I know what I'll do. We'll be fighting all day. It smell like me. So them bulls, they they squared up, and they ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? A little tussle, but they ain't do nothing. They respected each other, right? So they brought another bull in there. They put another bull, so they putting three bulls in the pen. So that bull did the same thing. He ran to the first bull and like squared up with him. And I guess he noticed, small here like me. You know what I'm saying? He like me too. And it's crazy. So they put like 10 bulls in this pen, man, in a small pen. And them bulls, when they first got in there, what they would do is they would square up with one, at least one. You know what I'm saying? And they'll do, act like they're gonna ram each other, but they don't. And then they'll just fall in line. It's like boom, they'll just relax. And it wasn't like one bull that you could see that was running. It was one that you could tell that was more dominant, but they weren't pushing no line. They was just coexisting. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the honor among thieves, right? You know what I'm saying? When you're in that street life, when you know that it hitters out there, there's folks out there that's just they gonna go the distance just as far as you. You know what I'm saying? It's a respect factor. You know what I'm saying? It's a respect. You like, no, leave that cat alone. But then they would have let a cow or some other animal in that bullpen. Man, that bull would have locked in on them and you know what I'm saying, got up off of them until it was over. You know what I'm saying? That's something to think about. It's like our characteristics are so close to, you know what I'm saying, animals in the wild, man. Like you meet somebody and you be like, man, that boy a silverback. You know what I'm saying? That man a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, we make these comparisons, but it always throttled back, you know what I'm saying, came back full circle to that elephant though. Don't nobody mess with the elephant. And the elephant don't mess with nobody. He like, I'm cool. And I was watching this video, this elephant, it was probably like 20 elephants, probably 20 or 30 elephants, man. And they was trying to cross this river. You know what I'm saying? They was at the watering hole, they were drinking the water and they had to cross this river. They were like migrating or whatever, going somewhere. And this one baby elephant kind of fell in the river. He couldn't, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't big enough. His legs weren't long enough to get out of the water onto the embankment. And he started crying out. And first, about two elephants turned around. They was trying to help him, you know what I'm saying? And then when they couldn't help him, it seemed like one elephant that was trying to help started panicking. And he was like, hold up, they was communicating with the other elephants. So all the elephants turned around and all of them was trying to grab them with their trunks. So they were like trying to tie their trunks together to pull that little baby elephant out the water. And I'm like, man, that's cold. That's cold. So all of them, after trying that, they couldn't get them out. All of them elephants got back in the water, got behind that baby elephant and was like pushing him up the water, the embankment. And it was like probably like a couple elephants that was still on the land, and they were like, you know what I'm saying, like trying to, they would grab the elephant by his trunk, the baby elephant by his trunk, like trying to pull him. But all them elephants got back in that water, and then they got the baby out. Man, that baby was so happy. He was kind of flustered a little bit, you know what I'm saying, dizzy or something. He was probably tired. And all the elephants, you could tell they were still communicating, and they were like, man, all right, we good, you know what I'm saying, like we whole again, we family, so all right, let's keep going. It was like they weren't leaving nobody behind, man. And I was tripping. I'm like, dang, we can be like that. Sometimes we are. Most of the time we ain't. And they just talk about the noble, like how noble the elephant is, man. I think that creature is close to God, bro. Like, it's kind of crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because they was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, like when there's droughts, you know what I'm saying, in Africa and throughout the country and Asia and places like that, they was talking about how these elephants, they so deeply rooted a part of the ecosystem, and they so rooted with and home when it comes to what's going on with the land, that, and they communicate for distances, for miles. They say an elephant can, you know what I'm saying, communicate with another elephant like 10 miles away. Like they say you'll see an elephant, he'll be walking and he'll just stop in the middle of his tracks. And it'd be like vibrations in the ground, because like an elephant, he'll growl or he'll make a noise and he's communicating through the ground, you know what I'm saying? And that ground be vibrating, and then that other elephant can hear him miles and miles away. I thought that was so cold. I thought that was so cold when I heard that, you know what I'm saying? And when I was seeing it for myself, man, I thought that was so cold. I like, man, they actually talking like that. So yeah, they were talking about like the other elephants, you know what I'm saying, they were communicating, and it was like a drought, or, they were saying they need water, there wasn't no water over here, or, it was a fire that was you know what I'm saying, taking the land, and you would see these elephants, they started knocking down trees and taking big boulders, big rocks, and putting them in the water. And they was putting them all in the water in this one place. So what they were doing was, it was water in abundance over here, and the river was flowing, but the river wasn't flowing that way, right? The river wasn't flowing that way. So what they were doing, they were stopping the water from flowing that way, and they were listening to their cousins or to their family, to them other elephants, and they was trying to redirect the water to go the other way. So what they were doing, they were dropping big tree. They were knocking down trees, just dropping them in the water. I'm like, why the elephant dropping these trees in the water? And they made a dam. And it's like they were talking to the beavers, you know what I'm saying? Like, not in this specific order, you know what I'm saying? But they were dropping all these logs and rocks and stuff in this water, dirt, and they were creating a dam so the water would flow the opposite way. So the other elephants that was all the way on another side, you know what I'm saying, of the canal or wherever, so they could get water. Man, I thought that was amazing. You talking about a conscious mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a conscious mind. That's spiritual. That is spiritual, man. You know, that man, I thought about that, man. That dude, that stuff like that blow my mind, man. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we can learn a lot by just watching the earth. You know what I'm saying, and the natural things in earth. You know, sometimes, man, we be so blinded by, you know what I'm saying, the things that's going on and, you know what I'm saying, TV, social media, politics, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, man, the Breakfast Club or whoever, you know what I'm saying, the man, you know what I'm saying, social media and life is happening around us. The most important things are happening around us and we ain't even paying no attention to it. You know what I'm saying? They tell us to drink more water because that's where we come from and that's what we, you know, that's our makeup, you know, and it's beneficial to our health, you know, and they come up with every other thing to try to curve us from drinking water to drink something else, you know what I'm saying? Give you a substitute. There ain't no substitute for water. There ain't no pill, ain't no nothing, you know what I'm saying? And clean air. There ain't no substitute for clean air. You know what I'm saying? How can you replicate, man? It's God work, man. It's God work, man. How you gonna make a substitute for water? How you gonna make a substitute for clean air? You know what I'm saying? For like the wind is blowing, you know what I'm saying? I know they think they can manifest these storms, you know what I'm saying? They say, oh, you do this and you mix this and, you know what I'm saying, a hurricane will come up, you know, and you see this stuff like, you know, even like real conspiracy theories, they really be hunting this stuff down, but like the information's out there, you know, they trying to build this stuff like these wind things and all this kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying, making it rain, like how they can boost precipitation and make it rain, you know, and all this kind of stuff. But at the real end of the day, man, look, the truth can't be duplicated. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. There ain't a replica for it, you know what I'm saying? So I was just thinking about that, man, you know? I was thinking about that. And I thought about, I was like, when that seed came to me, it was like the elephant minds his business. You know, it's like the elephant minds his business. You got all these other animals, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we look at the lion like he's the king of the wild. When you're talking about the fighter, when you're talking about being a warrior, yeah. But he ain't the king though. Like he ain't the, how many times, even in chess moves, man, you don't send your kings out to fight. You don't send your king to war. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at what's the purpose that this warrior is fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's behind this? You know what I'm saying? And you gotta really, yeah, sometimes you gotta dig deep. It's history under all this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dig deep and you really, that's how you can get the truth. So I thought about that. I was just tripping because, you know, yeah, he's a lion. He's lion-hearted, man. He's fearless. He's a warrior. But that elephant probably wouldn't be no wild if it wasn't for him. Probably wouldn't be no wild if it wasn't for him. You know? Yeah, man. So I thought about that. Now, you know, I just thought about something like, man, like how the elephant minds his business. You know what I'm saying? True power and absolute power doesn't have to show itself to nothing else but power. You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking about with those bulls. Man, look, it's like, all right, well, you like me, okay, so boom, it's a respect. All right, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes the weak get slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? In that same thing, so it's like, you know. But that bull, he ain't absolute power though. That elephant, he ain't gotta show himself. He ain't gotta show his power to nothing else. You know, it's like he kneel. That elephant, he kneel to the earth. He kneel to, you know what I'm saying, to the wind and to, you know, spiritual. You know what I'm saying? That being, to paying attention to what's going on. You know, and that lion, he'll kneel to the elephant if he's smart. Yeah, though, man. So yeah, man, I'm just here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here and I'm just vibing out, man, and just thinking about a lot of things and living. And yeah, I just, man, like just thinking about, you know, these things. You know, you'll find elephants in the circus. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why I say, you know, righteous wolves, and talking about these elephants being, you know, being these spiritual creatures or whatever. But you don't really know. When last time you seen a wolf in the circus? Or even in the zoo, for that matter. You ever seen a wolf in the zoo? Or even a honey badger? You know. I know you ain't seen a wolf. I think a wolf is a spiritual creature also. Righteous wolf, I think that's a spiritual creature. Yeah. But yeah, man. So I'm still in California. Still out here in California, you know. Man, trying to live a dream, man, and chase a dream, and man, thinking about my kids, you know, like I'm in the wilderness right now. Yeah, I'm in the wilderness right now, but I think that's what God got me, you know. But yeah, though, man, enjoying the sights, enjoying the sights. Yeah, checking this water out. Yeah, man, walk with me, man. Continue to walk with me, continue to vibe with me. And if it's something on y'all mind, you know what I'm saying, that y'all want to discuss, you want me to talk about, you know, you want to, you know, you may disagree with something that I'm saying, or you may agree and you want to elaborate on it, you know what I'm saying, you may got something to bring to the table that you want to add to the discussion, you know what I'm saying, holler at me, man. You know, my contact, my email and all that stuff is going to be on the blog, or just, you know, just post something in the description even, you know what I'm saying, we'll go from there in the comment section. We'll go from there. But anyway, yeah, man, keep on moving, keep on moving, you feel me? Living this life, and I'ma holler. Back. Everything I know. There you go. Told me everything I know. So, pray for me not to come back in. I'll let him. But anyway, I got some things I want to talk about. So, y'all gonna have to back at y'all in a little bit, alright?